Today's energy is so dynamic and passionate. It's the energy of taking a leap of faith, focusing on what's true and important to you, to me. What is going on in here? What is it that we love? What is it that we imagine? What are our dreams? This is an energy of manifestation today. This is an energy of completion of cycles, moving forward, and making life. We're co-creators. Focusing on that inner power, which will help us rise up into this incredible future that we are creating. We're in this amazingly powerful, dynamic eclipse cycle. We just had a lunar eclipse, and then we're going to be having the solar eclipse in about 10 days or so. And this is a time of magical, transformational new beginnings. It's a time of leaving the past in the past, moving forward, and doing what's best for us in a heart level. How are we taking care of ourselves today? What are we doing to nurture ourselves on an energy like today? Are we able to move forward? Are we able to take a leap of faith forward? I'm going to keep doing this, by the way. My name is Brian. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. You can call me Sunshine JB. I'm an intuitive energy healer, and I'm just going to continue in with my little energy forecast of the day. There's a lot going on in the world right now. It's very easy. In fact, we've had this focus. We have been trained as little people to always look for the problem. Always look at what needs to be improved. How are we going to do better? We're not doing good enough. We always have to do better, right? Well, to me, that is a trap if we get stuck in that. Because if we're focusing on what's wrong, we might not be seeing behind us what is right. We might not be getting the silver lining. We might not be getting the wisdom or the positive intentions on how to move forward. So it's all about shifting our focus internal, shifting our focus into our heart. What is it we love? What is it that we strive for? How do we make, if we have memories that are not exciting, that are not great, how are we now, I see 222 I'm saying this, how are we now creating a life where we have transformed memories, transformed lives? By starting here, by working, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to do this the whole way. But by focusing on this, by focusing on what feels right, what makes you happy, by focusing on that co-creator energy that we all have, realizing that these are manifesting energies, we can bring balance. We can create amazing things, but it might not always be obvious, the path. And certainly today, very little is obvious about how to move forward, how to make this world better, how to make our lives better. But there is an inner guidance, an inner strength that will pull you through these times, especially on days like today, days with energy like today. We're finding balance, we're finding peace, we're finding temperance. It really is a beautiful energy. So today we're being called to stop and pause just for a little bit. Just pause for a little bit and let's look around. Let's assess the situation. What do we have going on in our lives, on our personal lives? What type of adventures do we have? What is our home like? What is our life like? What is our relationships? What are our relationships like? What's going on? Let's take some time to kind of look at it and fearlessly look and feel and take an analysis, take an inventory of what is going on in our lives. And by taking that time for yourself, by taking that time, wisdom comes in, new ideas come in, excitement comes in. This is a time of divine communication, that intuition, that inspiration, that spirit that we are all looking for. And that's bringing in new solutions, new paths, gifts from the universe. How are we going to reward ourselves today? What are we doing to be our best version? In a world that's not supporting us to be in our best version, in a world that's begging us to look at this problem, look at that problem, look at this issue, and fight for everything. If we can take some time and look in ourselves and say, I don't choose to fight, I choose to take some peace, I choose to allow myself to look at things and have fearless visions, allowing the truths, our inner truths, to come out, we then bring in justice and balance and peace. And as we're going into this solar eclipse, along with the equinox, and we're going into Libra season, that is bringing in such a big change, such a big change. So my guides are basically telling me to say that by focusing on manifesting energies, by knowing that what you put out, you create more of. What is the energy you're putting out? Period. Are you thinking of something peaceful? Are you thinking of battle? What is it that you're thinking of? Because the more that we're going through time is shifting. Time is speeding up. We're breaking the bonds of linear time. Justice is coming in. New beginnings are coming in. And by focusing on the creativity, on the love, and the inspiration, we're bringing this in, and then we can then look at what's around us and have these personal victories. We're meeting our challenges, and we're taking our challenges head on fearlessly and moving forward and creating wonderful things. This energy is also bringing in divine support. Perhaps there are relationships in your lives that are not going well. Perhaps you're meeting new people. But I'm seeing this energy is bringing in this divine counterpart energy. The universe is bringing powerful people together now to put our talents, to put our creative energy together to make a difference. It always starts with us. It always starts with us. If we're putting in love into ourselves, if we're focusing on what makes us happy, what makes us creative, what our inspiration is, we then get rewarded and move forward. And like I said, these are manifesting energies. So my final question for you is, what is it today that requires you to take a leap of faith? How would you like to take a leap of faith today? Let's just imagine there are no limits, because I don't believe that there are limits. I believe the only limits that we have is stuff that we've been programmed to believe. And I believe that we stop ourselves from limits. Anything is possible in a world of manifesting energy. So what is it that we're dreaming of? What is it that we're looking for to move forward? How do we see our vision? And by taking that leap of faith, what do you imagine it to be like? What would you like to see your future look like? What would you like to see your life look like? There's so much powerful energy today. And so my final words here is to look at what's right around you. Look at the amazing things that are around you in the world. Focus on that. Tune out what is bringing you down, because it's manifesting energies. I'm going to keep saying it's manifesting energies. I'm going to keep doing this. Manifesting energies. And going forth in faith to create this world. So I would like to say thank you once again for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. My name is Brian Sunshine JB again. If you would like an intuitive energy healing, I do Reiki. I work with tarot cards. You can contact me at the email that is posted on the screen, sunshinejb789@gmail.com. And once again, how are we making this day beautiful? How are we today being our best, highest version? Thank you, and take care.